All
Why do I
right.
have two?
Huh?
Oh, I accidentally opened your page twice. Whoops.
Oh. All right. Let's wait for this thing to get started. Hopefully, it's not gonna start making noise. That's gonna be embarrassing. Okay, let's go to that test hold I made.
The real challenge is to actually.
And that's the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. All right. It sounds like it's live. And don't move your screen around too much. You brought up Steam in front.
Oh, does it show
Yeah.
draw it again?
Yeah, it shows draw it again. So that's all right.
Okay, I just had to move it because it was like off screen.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, does everybody hear us?
I don't know. There's nobody in chat yet. Okay.
All right. Add new level. And
Just ignore my name. It doesn't mean anything.
is what?
Just ignore my whole name and my level name. It has nothing to do with
Okay. All
anything.
right. Okay. So.
I wonder whether people can hear me as well.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. Instaloop can hear. That's good. That's good. Okay, so I guess everyone's in a position to have the introduction be thrown at them. So let's do that. This is be through by Kina7, also known as Jeff Ray, also known as a bunch of other names probably. Alright, you guys can introduce yourselves.
I'm Crimson Moon, also known as DRODcentral, also known as whatever my real name is.
And I'm Michael S. Repton, also known as Nuntar.
And what we are going to be doing in today's stream is basically, it took us a while to figure that out, but we are going to be doing rooms. We are basically going to be making rooms based on the idea generator you saw earlier. This one. And basically, what we are doing is we will generate an idea, and this idea will tell us what we have to build our room around. And basically, yes, we'll do that. And basically, are we doing a race? I don't think. Yeah.
I don't know if there's any like you want to add any like do not uses or what you want to add.
I haven't seen the generator roll yet.
The generator roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so I guess we'll be rolling that generator and seeing what we get, and we will be making our first room with that. Also, yeah, the Twitch chat is not included. Yeah, we are a bit chat prejudiced.
Prejudice to other people's chats.
Yeah, don't actually include this in the stream. You mean that? Yeah, does he mean that Twitch chat? I guess maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So, alright, enough conjecture. Are we ready to roll?
Yeah. It just no, I won't see it for like a few
Alright,
seconds.
okay, alright. So I'm gonna be saying it out loud so you guys know what we got. Okay, so use 1 to 3, use this concept 0 to 2, make this interaction the main focus of the room just 0 to 1. 2, force player to avoid this interaction, or 0, or 1. 0 to 2, include this interaction. 0 to 2, use this interaction against the player, and minimum of orders is 3. We are not enabling RQ quality suggestions because that's just silly. Or are we? I don't know. And no theme, and we are not excluding anything because we're very inclusive.
Uh,
Huh?
I would do arc equality suggestion. Let's do it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, why not?
It's gonna be a bit hard, if not almost impossible, to get anything done with that, but
Oh, really? Then maybe not.
well, we can show what that gives, but like,
Mhm.
all right. So arc equality suggestions are basically this. Okay, so what we got is use black door sister open. Include this concept multiple stabbing tar stuff. Include this concept epic slash fest. Make this interaction the main focus of the room. Thin ice on shallow water. Oh god. A text in response stirred.
Okay then.
Oh god. Okay. Force player to avoid this interaction. Multiple mimics surrounding the target will attack. Force player to...
I'm gonna screenshot
Oh
this.
god, okay. Force player to avoid this interaction. Mimic allows player to prevent spawning of fuse. Good grief.
Okay.
And oh, Jesus. Okay, use this interaction against the
Get a screenshot.
squad horn can be cut on its outside corners. Oh dear God. Oh dear God, I'm crying.
So we have to cut up the squad horn into pieces?
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, that's Archy quality suggestions.
Are you sure we want to do this?
We don't. I don't think we do.
No. Let's do a serious roll.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is just silly. Okay. Alright. I made a roll and... Okay, we got twice of the same thing. Use bomb. Include this concept. Manipulate a goblin to kill a serpent. Include this concept. Manipulate a goblin to kill a serpent. We have to do it twice.
So we have to do it twice in the same room?
Yep.
Okay.
Force player to avoid this interaction. Mimic potion allows player to place mimic. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Every 30 turns, fluff vent expands connected fluff.
Oh,
Force
no.
player to avoid that. Include this interaction in the room. Slayer and player B throw strike the same or different orbs simultaneously. Include this interaction in the room. Antlic beams freeze mimic. Use this interaction against the player. Roach Queens flees or retreats from player B throw. So that is what we get with for the suggestions.
That's a good
So how many of these do we use? Do we force usage of all of them?
No. Can you put a link to the roll in the chat so that I can bring it up on my screen?
All right. Okay. Giant link. Hopefully it didn't cut off or anything. Probably
Thanks.
did. All right. Tell me if you have it all correctly. So yeah,
Yes.
we
I-
will be working on that, I guess. So
I mean, it would be interesting to do every single one and see if we can even make anything with that.
yeah, I guess we could probably try that. So yeah. All right. So okay, you shouldn't have to use all of them. In Salute says, yeah, I agree. That's a bit much, but I guess we can try.
We'll try, but if we just absolutely
Oh,
can't, then
wait,
just-
the chat room disappeared from it. What? That's not right. Wait, what if I do? Okay, yeah, that's not right. The chat room disappeared from the bottom of my thing. That's not good.
decided to not be there anymore.
Yeah, that's not right. Great. Okay, let me try something. Troubleshooting live, folks.
I'll just
Okay,
be-
there we go. It's back. It's just gonna be
So do we have a time limit for how long we have to do this?
I guess I want to have a timer on the screen, but I guess we can do 20 minutes, like 20 minutes of thing, and then after that we play the rooms and see what happens with that.
Okay. I could put a timer on my phone and just have it go off.
Yeah, you could do that, I guess. Also,
And then you can just ask for time and I'll be like, it is 1 million minutes left.
1 million minutes. Are we really gonna go with 1 million minutes?
All
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, because that's a bit insane.
right, let's see.
I have things I need to do tomorrow, so perhaps let's keep it under 1 million minutes.
Yeah, let's try. Let's try.
All right, so 20, 25 minutes. What is a good number?
Okay, chat room should be back. So, alright, without further ado,
20 or 25 minutes.
yeah, 25 minutes. Now, 20 minutes seems like a good amount. So, yes, let's keep this in sight and...
My dog just opened my door, but luckily
Okay,
I got,
alright.
but I got
Dogs.
headphones on, so you can't hear anything on my TV. It's okay.
Okay. Alright, so, without further ado, let us start. Tell me when you started the counter.
I'll just say on go.
Alright, okay. On go, so I count 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are beginning. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, 20 minutes on the clock.
Alright, so let us make a room with bombs, goblin manipulation, avoid placing mimics, I guess that's how that could be construed, and fluff vents expand connected fluff. Avoid that. Include Slayer. Oh, I didn't even read that one, but include in the room Slayer and player B throw strike the same or different orbs simultaneously. And flick beams freeze mimic.
Alright.
Okay.
So the goal is just to use as many as you can, I guess.
Yeah. Not placing mimic potion and on-flick freezes mimic seems a bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with a Slayer one. That's.
Yeah, that's probably the one I'm gonna end up just skipping. I don't feel like.
Yeah,
wasting
I don't like Slayers.
I'm doing Slayer. They're fun.
What?
My question is, can bombs explode serpents?
Yeah.
Serpents, yeah. Yeah, if they explode on their head, they will kill the serpent.
Okay.
Alright, okay, so... Let's see. Right, goblins. Let's put a... Yeah, I should probably put like an entrance to the room. Okay, a goblin, let's say it's goblins here. I think you could do is probably Crimson actually like if you see the clock going at certain milestones like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you can like bring it up or something.
Okay.
That could be a good reminder of quality things.
Alright, because we're not gonna have much time.
Yeah, we don't. We really don't. So okay, manipulate goblin to kill. Okay. Interesting. You two started with different room shapes. Yeah.
Oh, I think we both have a different plan in mind here.
I don't have any plan. I'm just laying down things and hope something works.
And although you can't see mine on screen because I'm less technologically advanced, I am doing one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat. Okay, manipulate goblin. Okay, let's test this and see if that's possible. I say with my super simple room.
And
Wow, it's possible. Who would have known? Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, alright. Insolube says that Crimson Moon's whole name is interesting. Let's make puzzles that have nothing to do with Rabbi Ribi. Or Rabbi Ribi, or whatever.
I think maybe I've put the start of my bomb maze too near to the entrance. Don't want to scare the player off quite that soon.
Ah, yeah, you probably don't. Okay, fluff vent. Okay, prevent the fluff vent, actually.
17 minutes left.
17? Okay.
Oh, we're not going fast enough. Or I'm not going fast enough. I've barely started.
I am definitely
Right.
not anywhere at all with anything.
I'm just going to slap down some walls so that my room is a lot smaller.
Yeah, mine's not big enough. I'm having the opposite problem.
Yeah, mine is maybe big enough, I don't know. Okay, Insolube, Nuntar, you'll have to post it in architecture or at least a screenshot later.
Of course.
Yeah, I could actually probably like post show the screenshot on the same page as my as the idea suggestion thing. So everyone can marvel at Nuntar's creation.
Or run screaming, more like.
Sure your room's gonna be good.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Are you counting down the time? Sounds like you are.
You
No,
think
I'm counting
people?
the snake thing.
Okay.
You think people will enjoy leading a goblin through a bomb maze? Because that's what I'm doing.
I don't know. If it's not too bad of a bomb maze, maybe.
It's the most horrendous bomb maze I can make in the time.
Alright. Maybe it won't turn out that bad. I bet you could plug up an uncovered vent with a keg. I want to see that. Yeah, you can plug it. That's interesting.
Okay, my room. I'm gonna
Of course, if it's connected to fluff, you will have a hard time doing that.
I'll actually like my room.
Okay.
Nobody understands what I'm doing. You will soon enough. Don't worry.
I don't understand what I'm doing.
dear.
I have a feeling my room's gonna be a complete mess by the time that the timer runs out. We're probably at like 15 minutes already. Come on, give me an idea, something. Conflict beam freezes mimic. Okay, so. Alright, so. Okay, let's try this again then. This is not inspiring me to anything. So go with this and this, and actually move the entrance here.
This is an interesting concept, but it does not work with randomly placed bombs. It needs a lot more care.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so unclick. Okay, so we have to prevent a player to place a mimic.
Oh, I should put the fluff fence on the other side, and then it's going to... Then if you take too long, it will block the entrance.
Okay, since I think it would spawn a puff on top of the keg that would immediately die. I think that should work. Yeah, it does. Let's see. What if we freeze the mimic? Okay, mimic on top of a fluff vent. Does it die? Yes. Okay. Okay, uncopy post to the LCG.
The what? Oh, it's doing a random number things.
Yeah.
That's not relevant to our
Yeah.
architecture, so...
Yeah. There's 3 ways to kill a serpent with a goblin. Bring the goblin to the serpent, bring the serpent to the goblin, or bring both to some third location. Oh, actually that interests me. Let's see if I can try to do that. Okay, so... Or indirectly. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like if a goblin steps on the plate. Okay, so I'm not typing.
Do that.
Okay, so if I bring a snake here, how do I enforce the goblin going in here to kill it? Let's go with this. Oh.
That's one too many.
Okay, so if I do that, and this, I'm just gonna put sand everywhere. Okay, let's go with a preliminary prototype of what I want to do. Okay, this is gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought.
11 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Oh.
How many
I'm not
minutes?
Hmm?
How many minutes?
11 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah.
I feel I've barely started.
Yeah, I have nothing at all.
Let's see. One... Oh, stupid goblin. Go away.
Okay, so now how do I enforce the snake going in there?
6, 7, 8. So you have 240 turns before the entrance is blocked. That is quite a long time, so I need to give the player a lot to do. Probably... Oh, well, the thing asked for 2 serpents, so I will indeed put 2 serpents.
2 serpents? I have 1.
Well, it only says to manipulate a goblin twice. Okay, so... Oh, I know. Let's go with a plate. Always has to be held down. Actually, let's make this smaller.
Oh, and then I remember the Slayer won't strike bombs, so it's going to be even harder to get the Slayer to come through the bomb maze.
Okay, so...
How could I
like
use
this.
that?
That's not gonna work.
I could put both force arrows pointing against the player so that you have to get to some arrow rotator tokens.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. I guess so. Alright, let's put some ore mites. An arrow, so if there's a goblin, it has to go in there.
Oh, the bit. No. Oh, but that would work if I put the arrow right against the side wall so you can't step across it when it's diagonal. Does that work? Yes, I think it does. You need one arrow rotator for that one.
Okay, let's see if that looks any
And
different. Okay, wow. Crimson Room, Crimson Room, Crimson Moon seems to be building a stuff can only be on plates for this long mechanism.
Yes.
Okay, so alright, let me try to face towards the enemy.
I haven't even put in the mimic gimmick yet, and there's only 8 minutes and 30 seconds left, so I don't know.
Jeez.
I wouldn't even have time
I am
for it.
clearly not getting this done in time.
Now, if I just...
Okay, so
I'm just going to put a blob of tar to keep the goblin away and see how long it... No, not to keep the goblin away. Right, let's start one tile out so the slayer doesn't actually appear. And then just see how many turns it takes to kill both the snakes with no other constraints. I've now got to hit both arrow rotators to get the other snake. Good. Ugh, damn you.
okay, yeah, the goblin's definitely not gonna want to cooperate here. Oh, and I killed the snake.
Ah. Oh no, that's fine. I was just confused by his directional preferences. He wasn't stepping onto the arrow. 120 moves it takes to kill both the snakes with no other obstacles. 240 until you're blocked from exiting. So that does put a limit on how much stuff I can throw at the player. Maybe.
Okay. Alright, what if I do this? Okay, so... Alright, so the snake... Okay.
I'm going to change my combination of stuff. So I'm not going to do bombs. I'm going to do a roach queen. And...
Okay, alright, okay, so now... The goblin... If I don't get the goblin stuck, it will kill a snake. Although that's the opposite of what the prompt wants from me.
The only thing I'm missing now is the
Okay, I
fluff.
should probably add arrows, actually. There we go, yeah. Okay. Alright, timer.
6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Roach queen, 2 doors. No, the doors have to be there and there for this to work.
Can you repeat the time? I didn't quite hear.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Oh,
Ooh.
good grief.
Oh, I just realised I can't. It's not going to work to make the queen have an arrow trap where she becomes inaccessible because there are arrow rotators in the room.
Oh. Okay, yeah, the goblin is gonna be a jerk now. Wait, can I? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, right. Alright, well, I guess that's technically a room. Although, yeah. Very easy and very simple.
Right, so now I put the orb. How does this work again? Right.
I think the trick is too easy. It's just to shove the goblin in there. Maybe if I put the arrow in a better facing direction. Oh yeah, that would probably make it both easier for it to get in here and harder for it to stay there. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so
Both snakes should be on pressure plates. so that you have to open the doors.
Oh wait,
And
no, I can't.
Killing the first snake will close one of them. Then you have to open them again. How does this work? Right. That toggles both of those.
Now the goblin isn't here. Now it's gonna try to kill the
Robin, you stay away for a second. I want to see if this... Can you even make the Slayer strike an orb simultaneously? I know you can do it with a guard. Hang on.
Yeah, you can with the Slayer. I'm pretty sure you can anyway.
Well, I'm just asking because I know he has weird...
The pressure plate? Okay. Yeah, in Salub, the pressure plate, I think he means this one, basically toggles these two arrows. If the pressure plate is gone, is not held, then I cannot leave, I cannot enter. That's basically the point of that. Okay, so... Insalub linked to our stream, so... I don't know if anyone was new, or didn't know what was going on. Didn't seem like it.
3 minutes and 45 seconds.
How many?
3 minutes and 45 seconds.
3 minutes or 2?
3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Alright, I haven't even put in any bombs or anything else from the thing aside from kill the goblin. And only one, too.
Sorry, what was the time?
3 minutes.
This isn't going to work because I can't work out how to do this dance that Cheiko is alluding to. I mean, it's probably something I could do afterwards, so I can just put an orb down and say that the room is possible. I'm going to put a...
Okay, yeah, this is definitely... Hey, it's bombs, but it also forces the player to go in there facing the right direction, so now I could actually replace the arrows with doors.
Right, and
Right.
we want...
Okay, now I want to... No, I won't bug test this yet because I have very little time left to build. But yeah. So yeah, this forces the player. No, it forces him to enter through this way. That's not what I want.
Well, it just says include this interaction. It doesn't actually say you have to enforce it. I'm just realised another fairly obvious unintended solution, which is you can have the Slayer strike the orb on his own, while Beethrow is in a different corner of the room to avoid the Queen going into the trap.
2 minutes left and my room is done.
Great. Yeah, mine is definitely not done. Which I'm gonna
let's
tap
just
this
say
over that.
Orb toggles all of the doors. Oh no, that doesn't... Oh, it toggles the doors around the Queen and opens the doors around the arrow rotators, so you have to hit it twice. Then how do you kill the Queen?
Alright, well I have two of the gimmicks. I have the
Let's see if I can make it a little harder real quick.
I have two of the things instead of more.
I'll put in a square of pit, then you can make Fluff kill the Queen at the end. That's a nice, cute little way to use one of the constraints productively. Okay, Oh, checkpoints. Important.
Yeah. Definitely important.
Right, I think mine's done. I don't know if it's possible, but it's done.
Alright. I guess mine is technically kind of seemingly finished, but I also don't know if it's possible or if there are a million unintended solutions. Probably are, actually. Anyway, I know for a fact that... 48?
40 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's even worse.
If I add another passage, then you can get far away enough from the Fluff so that it will...
Okay.
Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's always going to go for you rather than the Queen. You need to...
Yeah, okay. The timer's pretty much out, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Put passage on the other side of the wall of the room. Put a tunnel so you can get there. Done.
Okay, I forgot how to make my room harder.
Okay, alright. So the
Timer's
timer's
done.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, my room is not all that great. The snake clock is actually very nice looking. I think he's talking about yours, Crimson.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Jeff's room is tricky. I can't figure out a good place to stash the goblin. You can't go to the north side of the pressure plate ring because then it'll kill Beathrow. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, really. And yeah, yeah, it's not easy at all.
I'll just mention that because of the way our Skype is set up, I can see Crimson Moon's room on my screen, but I can't see Jeff's at all.
Oh yeah, you can. Maybe you can open like a stream window and put it on mute.
That's true. I could do that.
And you'd also see Crimson's.
Yes, but I can see his anyway.
Yeah, I think I could actually stash it behind the trapdoor. Yeah, that would be actually a bit hard to set up though, because like I have to get the snake through first, and oh no, that could actually work. Yeah.
I actually managed to get almost every interaction.
Yeah, I have two. I have two interactions: the use this bomb and one manipulate a goblin to kill serpent.
I have bomb. I have both manipulated goblin to kill serpent. I have mimic potion allows the player to place a mimic. Well, I didn't avoid that. I had it where it had to block the fluff vent though.
Yeah.
And then I had the roach queen is against the player.
And I've got both serpents. I've got fluff vent. I've got the slayer and player striking an orb, and I've got the roach queen. So 5 out of 8.
Yeah. I got 2 out of 8. Pearl says he made a room in the last 4 minutes. Okay, Alex is here, says, oh wow, this is neat. Wish I'd been here to tune in earlier. Yeah, as Insaloob said, I'm posting it all on YouTube, so you'll be able to catch everything else that came before. But we're not done yet anyway, we'll have a few more rounds, definitely.
Ooh, so who's gonna explain theirs first?
Okay, well I guess I can go first. Nuntar,
Since yours is simpler.
Yeah, you can also Nuntar, you could probably prepare your room for screenshotting for when your turn comes up.
Yeah, but how will I?
Just take a screenshot, I think.
Oh, you mean I think he means how to upload it to the.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll explain my room.
Wait. Nuntar could send it like on a forum post, and you could just download it and then have it. I don't know. Just another suggestion. Anyway, you can.
Yeah, okay, so my room is basically a little setup where I have to make sure that basically what I wanted to do is kind of go along the idea that was mentioned to bring the goblin and the snake into the same area. So basically the snake has to go in this area in order to keep this door open so that the player can hit the orb and kill the roach and all that. However, now the goblin is actually going to be a bit of a pest and get in the way and kill a serpent. And also, if the player tries to just have the goblin around to hold the pressure plate, well, that won't work, because if it goes here, it's gonna skip around. If it's there, it won't hit, or it'll just go here. Otherwise, the goblin will move in here and kill the player because he has to face north to go in there. So basically the point of this room is to get the goblin to be trapped in a place where it will not either get in here to kill a snake. Oh yeah, also the roach forces the player to stick around here and wait. And yeah, if the goblin kills the snake, then the player cannot get out. So yeah, like I think Chaco or someone said, mentioned like the trapdoor as a way to get the goblin stuck. So yeah, that's basically the solution to this. It's basically do that. So once I do that, just go here, hit the orb, strike it repeatedly, and now going in here, I can get the goblin to. Goblin, what are you doing? Come on, okay. So now I can get the goblin to go in here, kill a snake, and room clear. Also, you started with something completely different and changed it. I was just experimenting with the layout and it didn't inspire me, so I went with this instead. That's basically it. Honestly, I don't really have much else to add to that. And how did you get started? Oh, yeah, Insalube has questions about the design process. How did you think about what to put in the room? How did you decide what to add? Well, yeah, the thing is, my style is kind of just like try things until something clicks, and then just expand on that until I have a widget, and then I tweak with the widget basically to see how to make it easier or harder or possible at all. And honestly, my room's kind of good. In a goblin kills the serpent kind of way, says Pearls. And also, how did you get started? What did you do to expand the room? And Jut likes my room. Thanks.
It's good.
So yeah, I'm kind of slightly proud of it. It's simple but sweet. So, oh, sorry. Yeah. So anyway, I guess that's pretty much all I have to add to my room. So Crimson, your turn.
So mine, I don't know how I started or how I thought of it, but it happened. So.
Alright, yeah, that's how I work too.
So the point of this room is you need this serpent to die, you need this serpent to die, you need all these queens to die, you need the goblin to die, but you don't want health to die. So at first it's simple, you just have to basically get the serpent over into this area as pretty much as quickly as possible, because you want to stop this fluff vent from spawning anything. And while the serpent is going, you want it to stand on all of these for at least 13 turns. If it doesn't, the roaches won't die, and then you can't clear the room. So it needs to be able to stand on all these for at least 13 turns, which means it cannot die from the bomb, at least not right away. So while deciding that, you have to allow the serpent, before you spawn the bomb, to get a certain amount of distance. And then you need the goblin to move somewhere where it can kill the snake, or at least stop it from moving into this dead end where you won't be able to kill it. So you need to place this here, and you cannot move from where you are, because then the mimic can't stop the fluff, and then the fluff is going to kill health, and that's bad. So then, once health is safe, you basically have to save the goblin, because the goblin's going to die if you do not save it. So you have to move it kind of like not that late, kind of like this late, and then you can move it into the corner right there and to keep it alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to have the goblin kill the snake without going onto the hot tile, but then it can die right there, and then you clear the room, and health is safe from any fluff.
Yeah.
So what did you do about this? Oh, I see.
Yeah, that was actually simpler than I thought.
It looks complicated, but it's simple.
Yeah, very nice room.
Yeah, it is very nice. Now, I'd ask what Nuntar's room is, but we don't have any visual aid. Then again, you could probably try to explain it as best as you can.
Sure, I don't mind saying something. It will be a bit less interesting for the people who can't see it. But anyway, I've done a kind of super annoying thing where you and the Slayer have to strike an orb simultaneously whilst avoiding death by goblin. Then you push the goblin into the snake. No, then the orb opens access to an arrow rotator, which you have to hit so that you can open the snake chamber to push the goblin inside. And you have to repeat that twice, all within 240 moves, because Fluff is going to expand and block your exit. So that's quite a nice room concept. So really, for how I came up with it, the thing is that I'm another person who is really, really slow when I design rooms properly. So for this kind of thing, working in 20 minutes, all I could do basically was look at the things at the list of things to include and see which ones fitted together, which ones I felt like putting in. So first I just put some fluff vents, some serpent loops, and a goblin and a slayer entrance. And then for a while I was toying with the idea of using the bomb, which is on the list. And then I just realised that I wasn't going to be able to get anything good out of that in the time limit. So I just dropped that and put in all the rest of the things as fast as I could.
Alright, so that's this for the first round. Yeah.
My poor brain cannot think that fast too much.
Yeah, this is actually really complicated. I have a hard time I struggle to even get this working. Like, yeah, it's almost a miracle.
None of us used the Ontlich.
Yeah, no one used the Ontlich.
I wanted to, but I was like, I can't think of anything that would want the Omplit to stop the Mimic.
Yeah, and honestly, the thing is, like, I felt like the Omflick freezes the Mimic, and the Mimic avoid Mimic Potion loss to place Mimic. Yeah, I felt like those two didn't really work together because, like, I don't know, they're opposites. I felt.
Yeah, that's true. That was the same for me. I looked at those two ideas and thought, no, I'm not using that. What else is there? Ooh, Slayer. That's something I like using. So I put in a Slayer.
Yeah.
And then built my room around that.
Okay, so so Insaloop says, I don't think I'd even have been able to get started. Like, I doubt I'd have any ideas for what to do in just 20 minutes. Maybe next time, give yourselves more time.
Okay, let's try building a room in 30.
Yeah, 30 seems a little better.
At least I don't have as much time pressure.
Yeah. All right, so.
Let me get the clock ready. And while you roll
Okay,
the next.
so do we change the clauses? I'm actually going to switch the view to the generator. So, what will we put? I know it's not showing on the... Well, it's going to show on the stream. Okay. Oh, Chaco says...
I think the numbers are good. I think we could leave the numbers as they are.
Okay.
You can maybe do a 0 out of 1 for do not use.
0 out of 1 to do not use? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so if we get something that's do not use, we can decide whether, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just have a chance.
We're going to do the same thing as before. You don't absolutely have to use everything on the list because that would be too restrictive and could lead to rooms that are less fun.
Alright. So, yeah, Chaco said 20 minutes would be fine for 1 or 2 conditions. 30 would be good for 3 to 5. And Chaco says I would participate, but I have to play the important role of throwing pretzels onto the stage. And Insaloop has to get going.
Aw. You can watch the rest of it later on YouTube. It's okay.
Yeah. We will be there in the future. We are time travelers. Technically, anyone who's in a video is a time traveler. Just not directly.
That's true.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone ready for the next roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll it.
Alright, so here we go. Roll. Oh, we have 5. Use Clone Potion. Use Star Stuff Switch. Include this concept. Guide a monster out of a maze. Include this concept. Movement Restriction. Force player to avoid this interaction. Puff dying over shallow water forms thin ice on shallow water.
Puff dying over shallow waters forms thin ice on shallow water.
How do you... I'm not going to ask you two for ideas because that would be...
Basically, something has to die over shallow water to create fluff.
No, but we have to avoid that, or force the player to avoid that. We have to make it so forming thin ice is a bad thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see ways that could happen.
I don't...
Include this concept, guide a monster out of a maze. Now, I do like making rooms like that.
Alright, let's... yeah, okay, let's switch
Or
to...
switch.
Yeah, I should link the generator into the chat. Link. I think that's the right one, right? Okay, yeah, let's go back there.
I haven't started the timer yet, so don't do anything.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can start it. I already started.
All right.
Alright,
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds to give you guys a head start because I started mine early.
All
right.
So let's build a square.
No idea what I'm going to do. The last one I had an idea like right at the start. This one I have no idea. So,
I like squares. Squares are good.
I like rectangles. Rectangles are nice.
Ooh.
And I'm going to make the whole maze area trapdoors so that you can't place your clone in there.
Okay.
Okay, I want to look at the ideas again. Okay. Oh yeah, clone potion and tar stuff switch. Okay.
Well, clone is easy. I'm trying to think how. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, I'm not going to
There's
give
an
you
idea.
too any pointers, but I know how I'm using the tar stuff switch in my room. Question is where to place it. Let's place one in each corner.
We have to go with some of those. And
Or would only one tar stuff switch make it a better? Oh, that's what I'll do instead. So scrap those. Do that. Tar stuff switch and
oh,
door with a little gel baby behind it.
okay, so that does form the shallow water that we do not want. And okay, now I have to set it up in such a way that oh, I know how to do that.
Alright, so what to do?
Ooh, include movement restriction as well. What can I do there?
Squares are great, especially non-axially aligned squares.
Suppose there were a tar stuff blob in an inaccessible chamber with a mother. And I've used a tar gel switch, so I'll make this one a mud mother so it doesn't ever switch. Put it on fire traps so you can kill it at the end of the room. And if it ever expands, you're trapped. That's a good little widget.
So clones can't be placed on arrows, right?
Clones, I don't think so. Let me check. Look. Nope, they cannot be placed on arrows. So let's see. That's not quite what I wanted, but...
That's an interesting thing. Of course, this room would not have worked in 5.0 because that still had the bug where tar stuff would not grow onto disabled arrows. But now that's fixed, so I can use disabled arrows, and that forces the player to stand on a pressure plate that opens the arrows, or closes them rather, to prevent the mud spawning every time it's a spawn cycle.
That's neat. Okay. What's the time?
25 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, 25 minutes. That's not too bad. I already have a bit of a concept of what I'm doing, so that's nice.
So do I. It's...
What I'm doing.
I'm just going to make a little maze and don't know whether it's solvable or not, but it's a maze and I'm going to have fun when I have time working out whether it's solvable. So I'm just going to throw some walls down pretty much at random because that's the best way of making a maze.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so... yeah, I guess I can go with a bit of...
Well, the other thing is to make hooked passages so that if the monster goes into them, they can't get out. So that's a useful device. And it does take up more space, which means fewer passages, which is a good thing generally. Where am I going to put the exit?
I don't think I'll be able to have a movement restriction in all of this. Not exactly 100% certain what the challenge of the room is going to be yet.
Where does it look difficult for the gel baby to reach? I would say.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go with like. Okay, I know. Let's.
I could force you to reach several places. Let's say I have a fire trap there, and a door, and a pressure plate that opens the door. That works.
Okay, so orb opens this. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a little tricky thing.
Done.
Already?
Already?
Wow.
Close. Okay. No, I'm just
Not
not
even
going.
that close yet.
Oh, it's impossible to open this door. What did I want to open it? Oh yes, the pressure plate in that room.
Okay, Chaco's been talking, and he says, yeah, the include this concepts are nice and vague. I expect all three rooms are going to have very different goals, unlike the last set, which all had goblins and serpents in them somehow. Interesting, Crimson Moon's movement restriction seems to be a Beetho can only be to the diagonals of these monsters, never orthogonally aligned. And so monsters will only be moving diagonally unless they slide on something.
What's the time?
Oh. Crimson?
22 minutes. Sorry, I'm
Sorry.
22 minutes left. Okay, I'm going to use that time to refine this then, see if I can improve the maze layout, because I do want to use the... Well, in fact, is it okay if I use some of this time to talk about my room? Will that distract you too much?
I don't see any problem with it, Crimson. Is that okay with you?
sure.
Okay, so what I've done is I've taken the idea from my old bubble wrap, which is that each level includes one, basically a roach tilt maze, and then it varies in some way depending on what the theme of the level is. And for this one, using the suggestions, I've made the monster in the maze a gel baby, which has different movement rules if you switch it to a tar baby. The thing about that, obviously, is that I need to spend a lot more time making the layout of the maze an interesting pattern to go with that. So I'm not actually going to do that right now because I couldn't really do it justice in the time. But I do at least have a playable room. And for the movement restriction part, I think the people who are in chat have already picked up on this from what I was saying during the building. But what I've done is put you get a clone who has to go in one little box while the main Beethra goes around the outside of the maze. But there are two pressure plates, and Beethra must be on one of them when it's turn 30 to create force arrows that will prevent a Mud Mother spawning. Jake has some strange ideas about my room that are fortunately all wrong.
Okay. I just realized I didn't even put a checkpoint in my previous room. Okay, so let's have this open that. This will actually also open this. So then you hit that, the orb will be activated, but also I will have to close these up. So now the player's gonna have to go around. Then the pathway back will be open. Right. Actually, this is a good setup for the dead end, so I'm gonna leave it as that. What's the time at?
18 minutes. Can tar stuff grow on ortho squares? Tar stuff?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, does baby spawn on it?
No.
Nothing spawned on it.
Well, roach queens will, but not tar stuff. I used that in one room of viscous incubator.
Oh wait, if I do this, then... Oh, wait a minute. No, wait, now the player can just kill... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, that's actually pretty good. Hold on. No, yeah, okay, wait, I can just... No, let's just make everything shallow water. Why not? Okay, so... Alright, interesting. Okay. Interesting. It seems the three architects are all making different thin ice is bad mechanisms. Jeff's means thin ice is not traversable. Crimson's means thin ice is traversable. And... yeah.
I forgot to include fluff. Well, too late. I meant to have fluff, but that plan was ruined.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so... Let's see. Yay, DesTech! Don't forget to party hard after the release. Oh yeah, the release of DRODrpg on Steam. Yeah, that's coming out like tomorrow. Or tonight, actually. I don't know which one.
I'll probably take that opportunity to actually finally buy it.
Yay!
I'll have to register my Steam key for it. Which you can do at some page that I don't have the link to. Okay, I should probably actually have this.
16 minutes left.
Alright.
Test finally.
Okay. Oh, room looks pretty neat.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... I don't know. Crazy.
Alright. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna want to have more doors. Oh yeah, I forgot the tunnels. Silly me. Okay, so I want this to open, and I want this to open. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit it. Oh wait, then you can just push it and then... Oh, I know. How to enforce that? It will be with a pressure plate. Yeah, if you try to step off of this pressure plate, well, you're gonna be on a trapdoor. So you can't game the system. So I'm gonna make this open. Okay, alright, so... Alright, so off they go. Getting stuck on every which way. Okay, then... Yeah, I'm probably gonna have like... Ooh. I hate how disabled force arrows are really hard to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's so if thin ice forms in Jeff's room, then not all the water skipples will be accessible later on. Actually, what I'm planning to do is to have it so if the water skippers are turned into thin ice at the wrong spots, then the gel baby, when the player goes through this area, will get stuck on one of these traps and be unrecoverable. Which will actually be a mud baby because of this token here. Which actually can be toggled. Let me... We already did that. This is two. Okay, it's one hit. Okay. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, the point of my room is basically to have it have a setup where the player will not freeze the skippers in a bad position, which I'm hoping to make harder than it seems. Actually, I can probably do that by... Oh, no, that's... well, that's a dog.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, so if we release it... No, that's the wrong one. Okay, so... Thin ice forms. Gel baby goes here. Gets stuck. Let's turn into a... Okay, yeah, there's a skipper now. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna try to get the... Yeah, he's already stuck though. So like now I can have it be so that the player goes through all of this. Goes the way out again. Yeah, the water skipper's here now. How did it get... Oh, right through here. Yeah. Okay, so now... Oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to make it so the player cannot go through there again. Okay. Guessing I could have like a monster there, like a... Let's pretend it's blob of tar. No, okay. Jeff, better make sure the player can't hit the tar stuff switcher twice. Oh yeah, because he can just go back in here again. Okay, so close this off. Oh, I know. I don't even need another door. Alright. Okay, so yeah, this should take care of the hitting the switch twice thing. Let me just make sure that... Okay. Alright, there's a lot of tricky orb setups, so I have a feeling like it's gonna be easily breakable. Which is not a good thing. Oh, and the water skipper just snuck it. Oh, that's not good. It should not be possible. You silly skippers. Stay in there, why don't you? Leave that there. Okay. Okay, Crimson's maze seems to be taking shape. Mine is not really even a maze. And we're not really even guiding anything out of it.
I'm gonna be me and have every type of jelly.
Okay, so... Okay, now can't the player just... Yeah, I'd like it for the player to not be able to... Okay, alright. Yeah, maybe I could have a linchpin be to have the water skipper block a path or something, but... Yeah. How much time do we have left?
10 minutes.
Oh wait, now there's this tile over here that the baby can just avoid. Okay, now I just need to figure out what's gonna happen once the player hits this. Oh wait, I can just have it go here. Yeah, why didn't I think of doing that? Yeah, now that the thing is gonna be stuck there forever, if I'm got no way of getting out of here, so that's good. Let's see, what else could there be? Tar and mud babies are hydrophilic, so they would just be dissolved by crossing shallow water. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, now the thing is though, if the player times the release just right of these fluff, then he can actually just trick the gel baby into being dead. No? Well, no, if the water skipper's far enough then. Okay, so we need to find a way to make the player keep the gel baby alive. Yeah, which would essentially be a weird version of guiding the monster out of the maze. Okay, so let me just time it right. Okay, so... Oh. Yeah, now they're just gonna be heading toward the wrong one, aren't they? Yeah, but I think it would be possible for the player to pull that off. Which is not good. This means that... Let's open this. No, actually... I need to do something that will make the player waste enough time for this for the puffs to have dispersed. Use the orb to open that, and orb open with this. Okay, just gonna put some checkpoints real quick, like.
I'm just gonna ignore checkpoints.
So I'm gonna put some checkpoints on these parts. Okay. Yeah, this should give enough time for the player to get this done. Okay, so... Alright, okay, so now the puzzle of this becomes preventing this from happening, basically. Yeah, actually, I did say that I wanted to do, like, a thing where you pull out stuff, baby, so... Yeah, okay, with this... Now I just need a little widget to the east of the room, where you need to get the gel. Or the mud, or whatever. Over there. Nothing else can push that plate anyway, so... Yeah, actually this should work. Okay, so... Lure it out to here, and then... Actually, let's do this.
It bothers me that the chamber with the gel baby is not symmetrical.
Yeah, and it bothers me too. I'm gonna put a rubble. Okay, so... Okay, now it's gonna be a mud baby, so actually I'm just gonna put that here. This is lined up with this. Okay, so... Now the player can just do something like this. And have one of those be a pressure plate. Wait. Could it be possible to... Oh, actually I could probably just do this. And fire traps. And then door opens a way to conquer tokens. Poof, poof. Now nothing else that I know of can step onto this. Water skippers are water-bound, and the fluff can't hold down pressure plates. Alright, so I think...
5 minutes left.
Alright, how many?
5.
5? Oh, okay. Alright, so... Okay, my room's almost done. Almost, being a keyword that is. So... Actually, yeah, I think I want to set it up so that the player, like, kind of gets forced to check to make sure that these aren't problems. Then again, I guess it could be part of the trick. No, that won't be part of the trick. Okay. Nice room, Crimson. It's a bit of a specific solution, but there were some interesting tactics going on there.
Yeah, that kind of thing is a feature of his rooms.
Okay, now. Oh, wait. No, so what's stopping me from just killing these guys?
I don't think there's any way I can add on to this. I think I've done.
That's fine. It's not a problem if you finish before the time limit.
I know, I was hoping that I could
Yeah, I could just do this and then.
do something with it.
My room is very much broken. Okay, well, the obvious answer is to keep the doors closed from the beginning. Up until this point. When do those doors get closed? Okay, alright. Alright. Okay. So now we do have to get the word skippers in a good place. Okay, yeah, actually this does force the player to think about which squares the mud baby will not hit when going through its path. So, yeah, actually that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with that. Yes, okay. We set this position. Yeah, the fact that I can only have 3 puffs instead of 4 bugs me a lot. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so go through the loop. Alright, Mud Baby is safe. Get the orb to set everything free, and oh. It needs to be a gel baby. Oh. Your device isn't fully protected.
Abandon!
Abandoned ship.
Oops.
Actually, yeah, I could probably just, yeah, I don't even need to close the door again. I could just have another token. Like here, there, whatever. Yeah. Actually, is this corner really even that tested out? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so. Alright, I think I'm just about done. I was gonna do a final testing. Is the timer still technically running for me, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How much time is left then?
1 minute and 32 seconds.
All right. Okay, I can manage this. Yeah, this should. Okay. So. Okay. Okay, the room might be dependent on there just being 3 though. Oh wait, if you put ortho squares in the 4 puff squares, that prevents them from making a blob? Okay. Yeah, maybe. I'll check that after this. Doesn't seem to change that much. It's probably super unintended solution filled. Okay. So now with this going, I can lure this guy out, and oh, now I need to go back in there and make it a mud baby again. But this is not the most fun thing. Okay. Alright, this should do it though. So open up, and I just gotta have to kill that word skipper and clear. Actually, maybe I could reduce the number of skippers to 0. Alright, this room is solvable, and it doesn't seem that terribly buggy, so yeah, I'm done.
Yay.
2, 1, timer's done.
Wow, that was a quick finish.
Barely finished
A
that.
close finish, I mean, not a quick finish. Sorry about that.
Looks like my room works as intended. Okay.
Okay. Alright, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna open this so that the player doesn't have to go through the whole loop again. Alright, I think that's good. So, who goes first for the explanation? I guess maybe Crimson because he finished first?
I
Sure.
finished first.
Oh, okay, Nuntar then, Nuntar. But you already explained your room though.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So, Crimson, what's your room about?
It's about a lot of stuff.
Okay,
Just like
elaborate.
the last one. All right, so the objective of this room is to kill everything.
Okay,
And
good.
there's a lot of stuff to kill. So what you need to do is you have to use the clone potion, put it in the center to even enter the room to begin with, because this arrow is blocking you off, and you need to place the clone there. I mean, this room isn't possible without the clones. There's no challenge or anything I could do with that. Then, of course, you want to get over and get the roach free whenever you quickly. So the goal is you need this roach to hit this switch, both of these switches, enough times so that these wraith wings get up here and get out so that the adder can eat it, and so that way the adder's long enough to kill the roach over here. But you can only have 4 spawn growths because the mud will spawn on top of the pressure plate otherwise, and then you can't exit the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to use these switches to either have this grow or this grow. Now the trick is this can only grow once, otherwise babies will spawn. There's no way to kill babies in this room. The same goes for here. This can spawn 3 times if you have a roach on the bottom left right here. Otherwise, it can only spawn twice. Or once, actually. It can only spawn once if you don't have a roach here. So what you want to do is you want to free this roach quickly and have it do things while you're starting off everything. And you want to switch this over to blue really as quickly as you can, so that way you can have it spawn right away. And then you want to be, I didn't spawn that the right way. Yeah, you want to have this as efficient as you can. Actually, this was more efficient than I probably could have actually did it. So, so when you get to the point where the Wraithwing's done, you can finish and go over here. I actually did this a lot faster than testing, so I might be able to provide, let's see. Otherwise, you want to switch this whenever you get an opportunity, and then you want to basically get the roach down this way. And you're going to want to use the ortho square to kind of unbalance his movement a little bit. Otherwise, you won't have enough time to finish the room, or at least get it right there. So I did this a little incorrectly. I would rather have he throw down here so that the roach can go up as quickly as possible. Wait a second. Then you have the roach kind of juggle back and forth like earlier. And then you want him to come all the way down here. And then you should have just enough time to stop the next spawn and then have him kill the babies and all that. Or not the babies, but the mothers. And then release, then you can release the adder, finish the room, and then you're free. So that was my attempt to explain that.
That's actually a pretty clever looking room. I like it.
I don't know how I did it. I had no idea what I was doing going into it, so.
Yeah, that's
Wait a minute.
very impressive, especially for the time limit.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually just had the idea to put a clone potion under like one of the fluffs so that it wouldn't merge, because fluff can't merge if there's an item underneath. Just a silly idea. Anyway, my
The only interaction I wasn't able to include was Puff, so.
Yeah, mine was actually the
Yeah.
potion and the movement restriction. I did not have much of a movement restriction in this. Anyway, what's going on in here? What is going on in here is that... Okay, you're not welcome here, buddy. Okay. Alright. The thing I am doing in my room is that I am having a bunch of water skippers. And the thing with the water skippers is, if they die in the wrong spots, then this little guy, once he turns into a mud baby, he will get trapped in here, which we do not want because we need him alive at the end to open up the way to the Conquer tokens. So now what we need to do is, first off, set up the water skippers in a way where they will not cause grief to the gel baby, or the mud baby, as it will soon be called, I guess. And then after that, once we set up the water skippers, we open the fluff. The fluff will kill the skippers, like That does 4 of them, but like whatever. So then we open this orb. The gel baby will go over to this plate and step there. And then we go in here to turn it into a mud baby. And then we can open this plate to free it. And now we have to go through this loop up here to make sure that it does not get trapped. Now I could probably improve the loop a bit to make it a bit more foolproof, but the point was really just to make sure that the player didn't just do anything silly. So now what we want to do is actually, we just get the gel baby over here, and then we set it up in a way that it will be trapped. Okay, that's okay. Wait, it won't slide. Yeah, okay. So I do need to turn this back into a mud baby by putting it here. Then we lure it over there, and by there I mean here. It opens the plate, kill it, and I can go over here kill a skipper, which I'll probably remove, and room clear. And that is my room.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's that. Alright, so that is round 2. And
Interesting to see how different our rooms are.
yeah, it is. I really wish there was a way I could have Nuntar's room show up, like maybe like I could have him send him to me or through Skype, and then I can set them up on an image site and then just link them to the chat or something. I could probably try to do that or something. Just checking. Okay. Oh, yeah. So. All right. You guys ready for round 3?
Let's do it.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Okay. Oh, now there's a bunch of things in the Twitch chat I haven't read. Jeff should work in a widget factory. And then Chaco says, I think Jeff's worked in an Ujat factory before, but that's not really the same thing. I have no idea what an Ujat is. And Beto can't move through walls, and the room has walls at its side except the entrance, so his movement is restricted. Yeah,
I think
okay.
Chaco is confusing you with Pearls, because it was Pearls who's doing the Let's Play of La Milana.
Ah. Alright, so yeah. Round 3, you guys ready for that?
Yes.
How long
I
is this
asked
run
what-
going to be? 30 minutes again?
Yeah, 30 minutes seems like a good amount. I was actually able to do something in 30 minutes, so...
I was able to too.
Yeah. Alright, so same settings as before. All that. I'm not gonna go through it again because else we're gonna run out of time. Okay, so no theme, no R key, exclusion. Alright, let us roll. Drum roll. Okay, we have do not use arrow rotator. Use rock giant. Include this concept. Use a roach queen spawn against her. Include this concept. Wubba trouble. Make this interaction the main focus of the room. Soldier and soldier stab adder in the same turn. Oh. Force player to avoid this interaction. Stalwart blocks on flick beam. And then force player to avoid this interaction. Arrow rotator rotates force arrow and disabled force arrow, and it's actually.
Well, that's easy to avoid if we're not using arrow rotators.
Yeah, I know, that's a bit weird. Okay, so use this interaction against the player. Player B throw strikes and triggers broken orb. Use this interaction against the player every 10 turns. Floor spike stab.
This one is a mess.
It is! Good grief. I am definitely not using the ones with the soldiers and stalwarts. Oh, boy.
Soldier and soldier stab adder in the same turn.
Well, actually, I could probably try to set it up, but anything more than just release them or mess up their timing, that's actually. No, actually, I could probably set
I know
up
what I'm
like
gonna
a
do.
setup with those two. Let me set that up.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I think I do too. Let's see if it's the same thing.
I'm thinking of just doing a horde room with wubbers and rock giants.
All right, I guess
And
that's a
floor
legit-
spikes.
Yeah.
What stream on floors. Ooh, actually, that's quite an interesting thing because the
Yeah.
horde room with wubbers and floor spikes, you have to get to a safe square, but the wubbers might be blocking it. So that creates
Ooh.
new tactics.
Yeah, and I think the wobbers don't get killed by those floor spikes either, so that's
No,
that.
floor spikes is the
Yep.
same as stabbing. So things
Yeah.
like wubbers and gentry eye.
Well, I almost have the okay. The
Alright.
timer is ready to start whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, so I started ahead of time again.
Okay.
Silly Jeff.
Yeah, silly me. Okay, yeah, so I'll wait. Yeah, you guys can have like a 10-30 seconds start. I'm just gonna.
Alright. Make sure you switch your screen too. So
Oh,
they
yeah,
see.
the stream image is still on. I keep forgetting about things. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's and the chat room disappears again. Ugh, I don't like this.
Well, you can use that time for your.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. So did the timer start?
I'm about to.
Okay, all right. Start the timer.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, my idea won't work anyway because you can just wait until the floor spikes kill all the rock giants.
Yeah. Maybe you have to keep them alive. It sounds evil, but it's an idea. Okay, what
You-
the heck?
Jeff, I'm looking at your screen. You pretty much had the same idea I had. So I'm gonna change it up a bit.
Alright. Oh, what the heck? It's stupid chat room. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I don't like how it's disappearing all the time. What the heck?
Is there something that could trigger a broken orb that
Oh,
beats
there we go. It's here now. But now it's all stretched out to the infinite cosmos. It sounded like that.
What were you saying, Crimson?
Is there something that can trigger a broken orb that Beathro can't?
Flick?
On click will destroy broken orbs.
Yeah, but broken orbs are not cracked orbs, though. There's a difference.
No, broken orbs are the ones that never affect doors. They're just basically like a different version of crumbly wall.
Yeah.
So it's hard to do anything interesting with them.
Hmm.
And hard to make it actually. Don't want the player to break it. Because you can't trigger a broken orb.
Hmm.
So how am I supposed to force the player to avoid that interaction?
Well, I guess you can force him to avoid it by making it so that if it breaks, then something bad happens.
Okay. It'll release the Slayer. I don't know.
Yeah. Or
Alright,
release
so-
whatever else is in the ideas thing that I don't remember about.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it could have the Star Wars block the Onflick beam. Okay, so...
Alright, so I'm pretty much doing the same thing Jeff does with the guard, the soldier, and the
Yeah.
It'll be a little different. I had a little different
Yeah. Yours looks different by having a bunch of wubbers.
idea. This is not the room. I'm just throwing templates out there to see what happens.
Yeah, alright.
I don't have a plan for this.
Okay, so... Mine... Actually, yours seems like it's gonna have them strike it at the same time, whereas what I'm trying to have is like an offset, so you have to delay them somehow.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's a nice wubber horde.
He needs to be longer than that.
Quator says, this looks like Wubba Trouble, alright.
I don't know what else. What
Okay.
else? What would trouble mean?
Okay, Alex actually says, broken orb can be broken with a bump if Beathros touch a power token. Which is the difference from broken wall. What's a group of Wubbas called? A smothering? Yeah, I guess. I guess that's a valid name. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find a way to distract these guys.
Yes, he's right about the power token thing. I'm going to see if I can think of a way to use that.
Wait, what? Okay, so broken wall with a sword on top of it flashes red. I guess because it breaks. Oh, never mind. It's not breaking. The guy just decided to not even bother. What if I block him? Okay, yeah, it does break. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, so
Sorry, can I see the link to the idea generator?
oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do things. I'm a forgetful little forget man.
It's okay.
I didn't get anything Genshin related. This is not fun.
Genshin. Are you gonna be putting Genshin in here?
I want to, just because I want to. No, I don't know how to do that though.
Oh, we have to use it against the player that we throw. Oh, and No, this one's too much for me. Especially at this time of night. I'm just gonna...
Okay, so what I would need is something I can shove in there that will occupy the stalwarts enough that they will waste a few turns compared to their friends. Like, even like one turn. It should flow quite well too. Keyword being should, at least. Alright, so soldier goes here, soldier goes there.
Is there something that golems can walk on that Wubbas can't?
I don't think so.
What was the question?
If Wubbas can walk on something that golems can't. Or no, the opposite.
No, they're both types of monsters.
Or spikes.
Okay, alright, that does that. Actually, this should trigger the opening, not the... Okay. Alright, okay, that does take care of that. Let me just have a door open to the roach. What's the time at?
23 minutes and 30 seconds.
Alright, okay, so I have this set up so far, and I just gotta... Okay. Alright, well maybe breaking the orb lets out a Wubba or a Gentry or something you don't want escaping. But this is getting away from Alex's idea, which is more interesting. Yeah, well, again, I guess we don't really have to follow them entirely, like... Maybe use the other ideas along with the broken orb thing. Okay, I also need a rock giant in there. Okay. Oh wait, maybe the rock giant could be what distracts these guys. But no, that becomes a bit too random. Well, not necessarily. If you have the tip of a rock golem. Like, okay, let's say this dude is way ahead of his time. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, so now the headman. Okay. What? Oh, he's heading for the soldier. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Okay, I know how to remedy this. This is gonna bug me, but symmetry is going to heck. So, yeah. Pop. And I guess I can just have a pressure plate open this. I just have an entryway. Okay, I'm looking forward to use rock giants. Rock giants are hilarious. Okay. Oh, this is perhaps too much.
Nothing is too much.
Huh?
Nothing's too much.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it was delayed for far too long. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now the synchronization happens synchronously, and can kill the pawns. Okay, so that's a basic template for this, I guess. Okay, so I'm looking at Crimson's Moon. Crimson's Moon. Good grief. Okay, I'm looking at Crimson's room, and I'm not sure what the thing with the stalwarts is doing.
I haven't worked on that yet. It looks like nonsense. I haven't
Yeah.
done anything with it.
Okay. Someone's microphone's by a waterfall. Yeah, that's yeah. Appliances. Alright, so I don't think I've ever raided a room with a rock giant except that silly combat gauntlet back in Secret Santa.
There we go. Finally got... No! Wubbas!
What?
Wubbas are killing me.
What door?
No, I said movement order. That's
Okay.
what he's struggling with. Ah, but you got
okay, yeah. I thought
One
you
more
were...
to go.
Okay.
One more to go.
I really don't see how you're going to get that last one.
Magic.
Alright, so...
This is tricky manipulation that should not exist, but I made it
Yeah.
exist.
Okay, so I'm thinking of doing a thing where... Actually, let's have it so like a roach is in the way and then it messes everything up. No, it does not mess anything up. He just died. Poor guy. Okay, usually in situations like this, you need extra room or overhang ledges.
No, Golem, you're not supposed to go that way.
Oh boy.
There. Okay. I did it!
You did
Yes!
it! Yay!
Alright, that room works. Okay, so now I gotta think about having to do my second part. Okay. I spent a good amount of time testing that.
Okay. Alright, okay. Or temporary cages. Since they're created from a giant, he doesn't have a choice. Oh, and splitting the golems at the edges like that.
I mean the movement order.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So anything that's created during a room moves after things that exist previously.
Alright. Okay, now I want to figure out how to make this tricky. Aside from having a soldier, like, oh, I am over here now. Maybe I could have it be so that you need to have a golem in all of the areas? No. Okay, what else is available to me? Okay, Wubba Trouble. Okay, Wubbas are just gonna indefinitely bother a stalwart. Actually, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
No.
that's something I used to my advantage in my variation. Well, in my variation of Checo's room in that architecture thing.
Yeah,
but
okay,
I
yeah,
don't-
no, that's not doing... Oh,
I might not be able to use the soldier interaction. That might be just you.
yeah. Yeah, okay, so the Wubba is in the way. Now, how do I make it so that they stop? Actually, that could be an idea. Like, one of them is distracted by the Wubba. Like, a Wubba shows up and causes chaos. Now we have to figure out a way to delay the Wubba. Oh, I know. Like, we could set up a thing where the Wubba is released. Then the player has to make his way down to get to it, but also has to delay the soldier here long enough with something. But then that would mean they'd have to resynchronize, which I don't like. Okay, if a soldier is really close, is it gonna prefer the soldier or me? Yeah, this Wubba is doomed. Okay, I know, so... Oh, I know. It's that fire traps.
to make my room look pretty. I don't have any other ideas.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Wubba goes on here, and then okay, pressure plate gets opened. I want this to be symmetrical, but I don't have enough room. Whatever. Maybe I could have something else be up here? Oh yeah, I could probably have it be like... Opens this, opens this. Oh wait, no, that's bad. It does need to be synchronous. Oh, you know what? Just have both open. Both. Symmetry for the sake of symmetry. Okay, so when I open this... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I need to delay this guy long enough with this guy. Which, that is really easy to figure out though, like... I don't feel like I'm particularly clever for this. Oh, okay, no, actually there's an issue, like with the... I have to break them up.
Crimson, you should have corresponding patches of soft wall on your north edge.
Oh, I don't want symmetry. Sorry, people that have OCD. I'm sorry, but not having symmetry.
Okay, oh wait, I know. Maybe we can set it up so that the giant will be delayed. Oh. Why do they attract monsters? Ah, those stupid soldiers. The worst. Okay. Alright, I have an idea on what might be needed to be done. I'm just gonna set up like a bunch of silly decorations that no one will suspect ever. I think. How much time left?
13 minutes.
Wow, only 13? Well, actually, 13? I actually thought it'd be less. Oh, okay. Actually, that works out like I wanted to. Okay, so... Almost. Like I wanted to, anyway. Okay, so... not quite. Okay, so...
Yeah, my room's gonna be very uninteresting this time.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh! This, I like this.
I could put a
And
timer
it
on.
works! Oh my god, it works. That was so clever, but also really not obvious to figure out. Alright. I'm not sure if I like this interaction, though. Oh, okay. Clear takeaway, I'll flick our paints to design rooms around.
Yeah. Like, for the, what was it, Archipelago?
Oh, yeah.
That flick room was actually really good. Or the one where you have to use the three roaches to, like, block it or something like that. I forget what it was.
I don't
Or no, you
remember
needed...
that one.
It was something where you had to, like, use the three roaches to block it from... No, you had to use, like, a roach to block it from a mirror or something. Like,
Wait, was
something
it like one of those, was it like a super complicated maze room?
Yeah,
Ah, yeah, that room.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so the solution is... Well, honestly, it kind of feels a bit trial and error because there's not really much of a way to figure it out from all this. Which kind of bugs me, because I like rooms... I kind of like it when rooms kind of make sense, you know?
Mine doesn't make sense.
But yeah, this just feels like it's... Oh, this one position works. Not a big fan of that, but we'll go with that for now, I guess. Alright, so that's my room.
Yeah, I only used 1, 2, 3 interactions. I just like completely ignored the rest.
I actually have 1, 2... Oh, I have to show me the things. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3. I also have 3.
So we both only used 3.
Well, technically we have 4 because we didn't use the arrow rotators.
Okay, there you go.
Alright, so you want to explain your room?
Yeah, I guess we're 10 minutes early, but
Yeah, alright.
we both. I don't think.
Nuntar gave up on making a room, I think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, okay. Alright, so go ahead.
Basically, get 4 golems on the 4 corners to kill them and exit the room. There you go. I did it once. Nobody needs to see it again.
Alright. Okay, well mine will probably require a tiny bit more explanation. So basically what the problem is that if you hit the orb, one of the stalwarts, or the soldiers actually, will be distracted by the wubba and killed and not be able to double stab the other. Now I have a fire trap that allows you to destroy the wubba. Problem is, you kind of need to delay the other guy so he doesn't go kill the adder right away. Which is where our friend the rock giant comes in. And honestly, this positioning is kind of trial and error like, as I said earlier, but basically at this stage, like, this is gonna take enough turns that when I step onto the plate to kill the wubba, they'll both be facing the direction they're supposed to face. So now they'll be synchronized and kill the adder in one stab, in one fell swoop. And I can go kill a roach, which would have gone in here if the adder isn't double stabbed. So yeah, that's my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
We both didn't really have the most creative idea, it looks like.
Yeah.
I think yours was more creative than mine, though. Otherwise,
Yeah, but yeah, it's mostly trial and error though.
It was a very hard roll.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Yeah, it was.
Mm. Okay, make the rock giant obstacles random bookshelves standing in the middle of the room. No one ever suspects the random obstacles in the middle of the room. When they're bookshelves!
Yes, that's used in one room of Crumbling Keep, and it's very, very evil.
Alright, okay, so... Everyone ready for the next roll?
I can't do another one, Jeff. I'm too tired.
Alright, fair enough.
can
Crimson,
do one.
you up for it?
We can do one more.
One more? Alright, let's do one more. So, same setup as always. I'm just gonna set it quickly to the idea generator. Gonna give myself a visual reminder to set it back after. Okay, so... Drum roll! An order drum roll, too. Okay, use floor. Use soldier horn. Include this concept, remote manipulation. Include this interaction against the player. Inflict beams, break cracked orb. And use this interaction against the player. Soldier and clone cut tar simultaneously. Oh god. What?
Use
Oh.
floor. Well, I think I've already done that.
Yep. That's already one. Ooh, this is
Yeah, I should
not
just be completely anti don't use floor. Just to not use it.
Okay.
I'll just have water and platforms.
Alright.
Use soldier horn, remote. Don't start yet.
Yeah.
Until I start the timer.
Alright, now I'm gonna link the thing and... Alright, let's switch back to our thing and... Okay, well, at least you have a soldier horn and a soldier constraint.
Yes, those two do work harmoniously together. And also soldiers move over floor.
Yeah, that definitely works.
And actually the floor, the soldier will enter a different area depending on the floor. So this could actually...
Okay. Alright, so ready when your timer's ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. So, okay. Soldier and clone cut tar simultaneously. I think I have a bit of an idea how I'm going to make that work. And that is with a stick. Although, what's the difference between that and a decoy, though? I ponder.
Well, if it's a clone, you can switch to it. Just stating the obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, as Chaco's saying, yeah, that sounds neat. A big room full of water with only a little bit of floor in an important spot. Then you're really drawing attention to use floor.
Alright, let's do it. I'm doing it. Alright, I used floor.
Good job. We're all proud of you. Okay, so simultaneous tar cutting. Not my favorite thing to work with, but I can try. Okay, so now what's... Okay, so it needs to be the clone that cuts, and the soldier, so... and there's gonna be a soldier horn that needs to be in there. This is actually kind of complicated to work with.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait! Oh, right, I remember. Soldier and clone cutting tar simultaneously is a bad thing.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Oh.
Ooh, I got an idea! Yes!
I have an idea too. I think.
I'm so excited.
So... yeah. Okay, so... little pathway. You'll enter through there. Okay, I want to check... the soldier. What direction will it face? Here. Oh, it won't face until the roach shows up. Okay, so... okay, what if the enemy is right there? Okay, I want it to turn on this tile. It's not happening, is it?
No.
Mm-hmm. This is exciting stuff, Chaco says.
Cannot use floor in this entire thing because I'm supposed to.
Wait, do Omflic activate cracked ores when they break them?
Yes.
I mean,
No.
I want to see.
No,
What?
they don't.
I'm getting conflicted points of views here. Who's right?
Wait. Do they?
No, they don't.
Okay, I got an idea.
Also, the Omflic as it's placed is not going to be stunned by the mirror. Just saying. Because it's gonna rotate first before being stunned. Yeah.
There, now it will.
Yep, now it will. Okay. No, they don't do the orb action when they break them.
Alright, so I got an idea. So, no, we don't want this. So we need this.
Wait, actually, let me see if I can't.
Oh shoot, this is on I need to change this to platforms. There, they're all on platforms. Except this one is first. Go. Alright, so the interaction was clone and need to cut tar simultaneously?
No, you have to avoid cutting tar simultaneously.
Why would you want to avoid that?
Because of a black door, I guess? That's
Yeah,
really that's what I'm doing, really. It's gonna be a really complicated widget to make work, though.
Yeah.
Because I want to make the soldier face the tar, but I don't know how to do that. Because he's stubborn. That's what it is. Wait, I know. I can make him spin around.
What's remote manipulation?
Manipulating a monster when you're on the other side of the room.
Okay, I got that interaction. Okay, very good. Right. So then let me. I need to have it where. Okay, the one. Okay, so I'm gonna have a floor. Okay, I have the floor in the center. Okay, I don't need a floor anymore. This will be by. Do a very weird.
It's really hard to prevent a double stab from happening. To have it so that you have to prevent it from happening.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's like double stabs are a thing you want, and if you don't want it, you just have to stab once, and that's all you need to do. It's blocked. This is really hard. Okay, so
I can already see a problem in your room, in fact.
me?
Yeah, so if you want to avoid a black door opening, all you've got to do is switch to that clone
And rotate.
our stuff until you've got a 2x2.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Trying to figure out a way to avoid like making it possible for like try to find a reason why the player does not want to rotate at all. This clown.
Wow.
Well, the obvious answer is to have a mimic who cannot rotate at all. Alright, yeah, that's okay, so yeah, the problem I have is that as demonstrated here, the stab happens 1, 2, so now it would literally need to be timed in order for the player to have the double stab actually happen. It's really tricky, if not outright impossible. Also, I need to prevent the roach from being attracted to B-throw. Right there. Okay, so let's say the roach is in here. Okay, so okay, yeah, that does happen. Okay, so now okay, now I just need to set it so that it's 1 tile lower, maybe.
I don't have a point to my room yet, everybody. There's no purpose yet. Just something clever.
Ah, he keeps going. Don't go up, you face. Okay, alright. Alright, the roach gets delayed, that's why. Okay, alright, so that does that. Yeah, now he's dead. Okay, so yeah, this happens. What the heck? Okay, I know. Just have it do this then.
If I weren't so tired, I'd be tempted to ignore this roll and do an Arky suggestion. I've just rolled one that's actually quite interesting, and I'd like to have a go at making it when I'm less tired.
Why does he step off of the arrow when he can rotate to face it? Stalwarts.
Can't trust them.
Nope, they can't trust themselves either. Okay, I don't care about him dying there. Okay, so on this turn, the player would need to enter here. That would mean that the double stab would happen, and that is bad. And the stalwart dies anyway, so. Now I have to enforce this happening in the correct order, which is borderline impossible. Okay, so now this guy has to be called from a soldier horn, so... Put this roach in a trap. Bam. You're breaking my widget. Okay, I know that. I know what I can do. This.
This is going to be very interesting. I never have made a water skipper related anything. So this will be very interesting to me.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to put a roach there. Okay. That will force it facing south. How much time left? Oh, there
18
we...
minutes and 45 seconds.
Ah, there it is. There it is. It's starting to shine. Okay, so now he stabs here and then the clone stabs there. And okay, it's not a double stab, but... You know what? It doesn't require me doing this stupid stuff with the... Why am I putting downstairs? It doesn't require that stupid thing with the roaches, so that's a good start. Plopped it out. Okay. Right, so... Now I'd like to have this here, and this here. That'll open this. See what happens. Okay, he just died, okay. What?
No, just rolling some Archie quality suggestions for fun.
Okay.
Force
Yeah.
player to avoid this interaction. Staff does not follow Roach Queen.
Not sure how that would be done.
Okay, yes. Just put that up here. The arrow, no. Okay. Choco's been saying some stuff. Okay, remember soldier... Okay, yeah. Okay, fun fact, if an Omtlick stuns a soldier stalwart, it will always rotate clockwise, even if rotating counterclockwise would be faster for blocking the beam. This can lead for them getting stuck in loops. Soldiers like to face within 45 degrees of their direction of movement. So if a soldier moves south, he'll be okay with facing southwest while he's doing it. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so... Alright. It's a very delayed simultaneous, but it works. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so now to stop the clone from doing his thing.
I got one side done. Okay.
Okay, I got stuck in here though. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I know, I could just have this. Yeah. Okay, so I am a clone. Let me do this, because I'm smart. I can leave. Okay, yeah, let's try to avoid that. Okay, conquer. How much time left?
15 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to bed now.
Oh, okay.
Good night, Nuntar.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you for a very interesting evening.
You're welcome.
Indeed. It was fun.
Yes.
I actually like that I'm barely using floor because that's actually making a very interesting room.
Okay, yeah, okay, so... Alright, so if the not simultaneous stab happens, without Beethro intervening, he won't be able to make it through. So now Beethro has to interrupt, but yeah. So now I have to... I have to figure out how to make this work out. Alright. Okay. Aquator says good night, Nuntar.
Aw.
Alright. And Crimson's room looks like it's gonna get clogged up really fast.
Yes, that is a lot of water skipper nests. Maybe you could give them player a speed potion.
Wait, I'll see. Wait, we'll see in a second.
Ah.
I don't know.
So what's the point of the arm flick anyway?
You need to hit both of these orbs to get to the conquer token.
Okay, but is there anything that's gonna stop it from looking in the mirror?
Well, you're gonna start on this side, so it's gonna go on. Wait, no, you're supposed to.
Actually, that's not what I was thinking. Like, I was saying, like, if it starts watching the mirror, then
Mirror's
what?
under floor spikes.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna get shattered. Okay, so basically you have to, like, alternate all the time between the clones.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I might have. Oh, is he supposed to look down first, not up? It's probably because of how I have it be throw position.
Chaco says something about my room. Maybe the 2x2 segment in the upper left could physically block Beethro's path at the end. It actually does. As it stands, if the double stab occurs, then Beethro cannot continue into the thing. So if that's the last 2x2 blob, it blocks the exit. That's exactly what it's doing. But yeah, that is a good idea. Because it's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, the double stab needs to happen between the two. It's not necessarily the kind of double stab that the prompt wanted, but... So, remote manipulation, floor. Armflick breaks cracked orb. Wait. What if this was an Armflick instead of a roach? What would happen then? Okay, no, it doesn't change much.
This is a problem. If Beethro is up here, the Omplith is going to go left instead of right. Is there any way around that?
Move the entrance down a bit, maybe?
But if I wanted to go like up here, I can't.
Okay, so what if the Flick was in here instead?
Remodeling the entrance. How much time do I got? 11 minutes? Okay.
Right.
Let me see the highest I can go before the Omplith looks. A little lower than that. Okay, so that's the highest point I can go at, right there. That's my highest point for it to go down. Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to the lowest point. That's a silly reference. Okay. Actually, I just thought of... Yeah, pits. Let's use pits.
I'm not gonna do this whole thing.
Oh. Okay, the double stab does still happen this way. But the soldier does die. Interesting. You have to figure out a way to block that. Okay, well this technically takes care of this, but the roach is not dead. Okay, this actually makes for an interesting little mini puzzle. Okay, Crimson, I think you might have to move it more near the middle of the room. Then a southeast to northwest rotation only occurs in very small triangles.
I think this should work. No, this won't work. Yeah, Omplith is being annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the point where I have to do it like this. Oh gosh. So this is all off limits. Why does this do this to me? Okay, I don't know if this is an okay point or not. Okay, if it's that, it's okay. If it's that, it's okay.
Or change the room location size. That's another idea. Okay, so now the problem with my room is that I need the stalwart, the soldier to be alive. All of this. Ah, timing's all wrong. Okay, what happens if Mr. Clone gets involved? The obvious happens. He dies.
This is gonna be a very weird room. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I don't want to use hardwall. Well, this room looks ugly. I have no time to make it look nice. Sorry, everyone. Alright. Okay. 7 minutes and 52 seconds. This is not gonna. This.
Wait, okay, so with this here... No, it still kills because the mud. Okay, now the problem becomes making sure that the stalwart does not die because of the Omflick. Because even just this guy is bad. Maybe giving the Omflick more room to maneuver? No, the Omflick is going to be attracted by the stalwart. Soldier.
This room doesn't like me.
Neither does mine.
And I don't like it either.
My room?
No, mine.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't like me and I don't like it. We have a mutual hate.
Yeah. How much time left?
6 minutes. I have no way to test this. I'm just gonna have to hope it works. It's never the position I want to be in.
Okay, alright, so the Omflick, no matter what I do, is always going to do the same thing. Oh, wait, what if I cut this with the clone? Ah. He's gonna get stuck forever now.
This is gonna be a weird shape. Both of these are weird shapes. What am I talking about? Oops. Oh no, that's impossible. I need that. Nope. Is it even possible to get there? I didn't test that. These are gonna have to be open. But those are okay, so the player I'm gonna have to put like some type of warning right here. I don't know what.
Right.
I'll put Briar around it. And they know this is the warning zone.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, this linchpin feels way too easy.
Mine feels like I have no idea what I'm doing.
And the Omphlic isn't dead, actually, so... Instead of a Conquer token, let's burn the Omphlic alive. Oh, wait, I could have actually done that instead of this stupid door setup. Undo time.
Alright, how do I stop the player? Okay, no, the player, if they're gonna want to get going, they're gonna have to,
There we go.
I'm gonna have to place a clone here. You're not supposed to be a level entrance.
Nothing is supposed to be a level entrance.
Yeah.
Except
Open
level
it.
entrances.
Okay, and my room I think is pretty much done. I don't know if it works. I don't have time to test if it works.
Yeah. My room's linchpin is not good at all. Like, it's easy to figure out if you just spend 2 seconds looking at it. Well, at least it's solvable. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take it. Room
Mine's
done.
not.
Are you
I don't
done?
know if mine is. I should say. Whoa, 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 whoa! What happened there?
What did?
I disconnected my entire thing. Okay.
What?
Nothing. My platform was broken.
Oh,
I don't know how I broke it.
That's madness.
All right. So we get a certain amount of turns to set up, but other than that, now I have to get moving.
Yeah, the timer is very strict, though.
I see why. The whole point is, the trick is I really want to, okay, yeah, that's what I want to do.
I'm gonna put a more appropriate song to what you're going through right now. Yeah. That way the viewers will hear what you're hearing right now.
There's a solution to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to believe. I'm just going to... There's 2 minutes left. I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to say it's possible. Let's just...
Okay. Worst case, you could put a speed potion. Someone suggested that, actually.
Yeah, I'll do that, I think. If it turns out to be too much. Anyway, let me end the timer.
Alright. So, that's the end of that.
Jeff finished first, so he can explain his. first.
Alright. So, my room is a tiny little widget where basically there is a blob of tar that must not be cut. Basically, is what it is. Actually, this room is entirely broken. Basically, what I need to prevent from happening is basically stop basically this from happening, because that will cut the blob in a way I cannot exit. Also, it will kill a stalwart. But if I try to go in here and save the thing like this, then it's gonna stab at the same time. Door's closed. So yeah, I don't want to cut all the tar. So what do I want to do? I don't know. Well, I do know. Basically, what you need to do is cut some tar prematurely so that the stalwart will not die. So basically, when he starts spinning here, he's just gonna get stuck, then kill the Omphlic and make it through here, and the room gets cleared. It's not very good. I'll probably rework it, but yeah, it's there, I guess. Your turn.
Okay, well... I probably would end up adding a speed potion. Probably that's a good idea, but
Yeah.
we just do it now.
Mm.
Alright. So the whole idea of this room is you want to basically get both of these, your clone and yourself, to get over and this is why I didn't use a speed potion, is because you can just do this. There, room done.
Uh,
Yeah, I can't use a speed potion, or that becomes a problem.
okay, well, maybe have it open up on the turn that the mirror breaks?
Oh, the speed potion?
Yeah.
I could do something like that. So I have like a speed potion right here, and it doesn't actually open up until.
Okay, so... Alright. Include this interaction in a room. Floor will not move of its own accord. Thank you, Arc Equality suggestions.
Well, I don't know how to do this, but basically you're supposed to get both platforms to their destinated area to destroy the two orbs. The Omflet doesn't. So you can get to the Conquer token and basically clear the whatever they're called, water skippers. The problem is you can't actually destroy the water skipper nests until you actually get there, and the water skippers stop your really weird shapes from moving. And you don't have very much time. You have like 2 free moves before you have to switch, so you have to really make your moves count. But I don't. If I manage to have a speed potion, you get 4 moves instead of 2. So
Yeah. Chaco says Briar can also destroy an orb without activating it. Of course, then you have to destroy the Briar. Dropping a cracked orb off a platform or a raft also destroys it.
I don't know how would I enforce you can't get the speed potion until turn 10.
Put it behind a door.
Or an arrow. They don't have to move as much.
Or something that basically just says, okay, you're gonna have to wait until the mirror is broken. Like, have the arrow be activated by an orb that is destroyed by 4 spikes.
Oh yeah. So I could just put an orb that's activated, or yeah, that's cracked by, because cracked orbs still get activated by floor spikes, right?
Yeah, cracked indeed do.
All right. So then I could just put that there, and there we go. So then this will open it up. So you're forced to wait, but you at least have a speed potion.
Yeah.
And let me actually. Well, you can start moving if you wanted to over here, but no, I don't know if I should do that. Anyway, this room is a mess.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
All right. Let us indeed say that then.
I liked my first 2 and kind of liked my third one, but my fourth one's a mess.
Yeah, me personally, I like this room. I kind of like this one. This and the last 2 are kind of slightly disappointing. Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. All done for the night, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check how much time we've had. Okay, yeah, it's about 2 hours and 23 minutes, so that's actually a pretty decent amount of time that this stream lasted. So yeah, a bunch of roach quiz. Let's see what happens. Because why not?
Why not as a final finale?
Yeah, and it's gonna be horrible. Actually, it's not even bother us. Get this stuff out of here. Okay. Alright, so that's this. So basically, to summarize, we had a room with goblins and serpents, bombs. Then we had a room where we had to prevent thin ice from forming, and gel babies were also involved, I guess. Then a room with soldier multi-stab, wobba trouble, and rock golems. And then a room where we have to prevent a soldier from stabbing. A soldier and a clone from stabbing simultaneously. And this room is entirely broken now. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the idea I had of just having Mimic potion. You have to put it and it has to face south. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. See, because now that forces the player to not rotate, or it would. But the player can switch back at any time. Just go like, ugh. Bleh. Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. Never mind. Figure it out later, I guess. Alright, so actually, yeah, that was it. For that's pretty much it. Now it is also it. Anyway, this is Bithubakina 7 and Crimson Moon with a Deluge of Death stream, architecture style, and yeah, enough of this very awkward outro. I'm just gonna say thank you for joining us on this building adventure, and we will see you in future endeavors, and or if you're watching this on YouTube, in future videos. Until then, have a nice one.
See you later, everybody.